Peace, peace. This is Bastard Brown, Bastard Brown. Built in the mind, built in the mind, with the bad, with the bad. Speaking the real, speaking the real. Black, build the sale, the sale, the
Peace. Peace. Peace to all human families of the planet Earth. Peace to the 5%. This is your brother and your host, Master Brownseed, and you are now entering Build the Cipher, right? We're on episode 40. What is your reward in the destruction of the devil, right? What is your reward in the destruction of the devil, right? The true reward of destroying the devil, meaning lies, weakness, and deception, is freedom, right? Freedom is to be free in your mind from mental bondage, confusion, and falsehood, right? It is not about your age or waiting centuries. It's about the state of your mental cipher being clear, whole, and undisturbed, right? In our supreme mathematics, 40 means freedom cipher, right? When the understanding is born, you shall be free within your cipher. Once you are free in your cipher, then you can start seeing the world for what it is. The people in your cipher, the things that are going on, the places that you're at, and the events that are happening around you, because now you have a more clearer mentality. You understand your freedom. And you hold on to it daily, and you try to keep your peace away from that which is going to disturb who you are as being a right and just true man, you know? So freedom is just being free within yourself, you know, not to want to accept to come into your cipher of freedom and peace, and not allow that to disrupt, disturb, or cause any chaoticness around you. That's what being free means, you know what I mean? That's freedom cipher. Understanding is born, and now you are free in your mind within the cipher that you are in, right? So, as we continue on, segment 1, the reward of peace and happiness, right? The destruction of the devil is not an outside event. It's the removal of falsehood in your own mind, right? Once removed, the natural reward is peace and happiness. Once you take the devil off your planet Earth, the natural reaction and everything after that will be peace and happiness. Because now you are not thinking and moving in the jungle way of life. You don't have to watch your back no more. You are now living in a peaceful state and harmony of yourself. When you are in that state, you are free, brother. You can go anywhere in this world and be who you are because of that. Those who are not free are still afraid and can't move the way they want to because of the things that people got them trapped in. That six got them caught up in a mental state of disturbance, and they can't get out of it. They can't rise above it. That's when you have no freedom. When you're free, brother, the reward is peace and happiness, man. That's what you get from that. You know what I mean? You no longer give your power away to fear, doubt, or deception. When you're free, you no longer give your power to these entities. You know what I'm saying? You don't no longer let things that are outside of you control you and who you are. And that's people, things, places that you know if you go that's just going to make you react. You don't go there. We don't go to the Isle of Pelon and get crazy with the people. We stay in a righteous state of mind, you know what I mean? Segment 2. Freedom in the dome, right? Freedom is not only physical, but mental, right? Freedom means clarity because once you have an understanding and you can see clearly who you are, you start to live freely in that. You start to be free because you have a clear perception of who you are and you are not afraid to be who you say that you are. That's having a mental clarity. No clouds of judgment. No lies controlling your thoughts. Because you are free from all the lies, from all the deception. Free, you know what I mean? To be free in the dome is to control your own cipher. Protecting your peace at all costs, brother. You always gotta protect your peace, man. I'm saying, you gotta border things on like the Indian Ocean. That's how you be successful. By keeping things that's trying to keep you away from being successful. You stay away from them type of followers, them type of people who try to keep you from being successful in all of your undertakings, your understanding. They don't want to see that. You got to eradicate them people, destroy that, and build a new one people who's going to show you the love that you know that you deserve. Because you're in a different state of mindset. No? Segment 3. Freedom applies to 40 or more, right? Our supreme mathematics tell us that once you get to 40, it's not culture cipher. Once the understanding is born to you, now you're free within the cipher, right? Once you get to 40, right? 40 or more doesn't mean you have to be 40 years old. It doesn't mean that. When we say 40 means 40 is freedom, freedom applies to 40 or more, it doesn't mean that you have to be 40 years old to be free. It does not mean that. Everything is mental, brothers. We're not dealing with physical age. We're dealing with mental mindsets. Okay? It's about mastering principles of life and applying them to govern your cipher, right? Because freedom is timeless. It's available to anyone who destroys the devil within, right? It says he destroyed the devil in one day. Years, months, and days, man. How long is it going to take you to destroy the devil? The overture proof that Allah is God, always has been, always will be. You destroy the devil. That one day is when you come into the knowledge. One is knowledge. That one day is when you come into the knowledge of yourself, brother. And then you can destroy that devil off of you, right? Segment 4. Living the reward daily, right? Your reward is not something you wait 379 years for, right? It's available now. You don't have to wait 379 years to understand that God is born in the mind. It might take some that long. My era, it might just take some people 379 years to understand that God is born in the body. Might not see that. But years, months, and days, like I tell you, step, stages, and degrees, man. That's how you'll know. Born is not something that it's just given. It's earned. From the things that you do through your ways, your actions, and your deeds. What you give out is what you get back, right? Living in freedom cipher means not letting anyone disturb your peace. When you say that you are free within your cipher, you are not letting anyone disturb your peace. You're not anybody coming to your mindset and cause problems within your mind that make you act other than your own self. I'm free in my mind. Nobody can take me anywhere that I don't wish to go, because I stay fast in who I am. I am who I am. I, self, Lord, and Master. I, God. I have to stay in that mindset. I'm free without me. I can't be nobody else but me. Know what I mean? Freedom is a daily practice, right? Build it, protect it, and maintaining your mental state. Every day you have to stay in control of your mental state. In a healthy mindset you must remain in. And how do you stay in healthy mindsets? You stay around other healthy mindsets. People who are living that righteous life. You don't be around the unrighteous. You don't be around savages. Savages are people who are lost in knowledge of their self and is living a peaceful way of life. So I don't be around them people. They will come and disturb my happiness and jeopardize my freedom. Cannot allow that, so I don't go amongst those people, and I don't allow those people amongst me. Simple to play, just like that, bro. No sugarcoating it, you know what I'm saying? To protect me, I stay away from that which is not unlike me. If it's not like me, they don't move like me, they don't have the mindset of me, I don't be around them. Because we don't have the same, we're not moving in the same speed in time and space. Know what I mean? Everything is real. Knowledge shows you everything is real. You know what I mean? But as we continue on, I want to continue with today's affirmations. You know, every episode I give affirmations daily. You ought to take, shout out to yourself. You know, you're useful in your useful way of thinking. You know what I mean? Let's start to affirm this. My reward is peace and happiness lived out every day. My reward is peace and happiness lived out every day. That's number one. Number two, I protect my peace and will not allow anyone to disturb it. Number two, I protect my peace and I will not allow anyone to disturb it. That's number two. Number three, freedom applies to me now. I master my life with clarity. Number three, Freedom applies to me now. I master my life with clarity. Those are today's affirmations. I want you to take those, use them wisely in your life. Now, as we close out the build, again, episode 40, Freedom Cipher, is about reward. Destroying the devil within, and that reward is peace and happiness, right? Freedom means you are free mentally. Your cipher is whole, and you are not waiting for a future salvation. You're living it now, right? Remember, freedom meaning 40 or more, meaning it applies to anyone ready to apply the principles of truth to their life. When you're free, you walk in peace, clarity, and happiness. Once again, I'm your host, Master Brownseed, and always remember to build the cipher. Peace.